Hi, how are you? I'm Anthony from Cypher House Escape, and I forgot to mute my own stream, so I'm hearing myself echo. We are going to be working on a Puzzled Pint set. I'm going to be working on the March 2021 set, the theme of which was Life in 2020. I haven't used this Jamboard software before. However, I didn't want to work on this Puzzled Pint set alone, given that I'm kind of new to using this software. So I decided to ask a Jamboard expert to join me on the stream tonight, and that expert is my brother, Nick. How's it going out there, Nick?
Hey, I'm wild.
Yes, you are.
Was that a bad joke?
No, I don't know. Only if people don't know who Nick Wilde is. All right, let's jump in on the location puzzle then. What, what is this? Body of water that might be home to large aquatic creatures. That's the Loch Ness Monster. So are we looking for Loch Ness? That might not be right, because then we have assembly of twigs that might be home to small airborne creatures.
And that's
That's
Nest.
Nest. Symbol of Canada, also one of Joplin's popular rags.
So that's the maple leaf.
Yes. Oh, Zamaj says that he thinks there's something interesting going on here because of the title.
Meh,
Close enough.
Oh, so Nest kind of sounds like nest.
Is that what we're doing? So we have Loch Ness, maybe minus the Ness. And then we have Maple Leaf minus what? Tall wooden shaft around which folk dancers weave colorful ribbons. Maypole. Maypole. So we're getting rid of Maple, and we're getting rid of Ness. So we're left with Loch, which I think goes here. Roadside inconvenience. Car... Flat tire? No.
Maybe this will help us. The pedal on the left or in the middle, that should be brake. This is just breakdown.
Oh. We have a
So we got
refund of
down.
money used as a promotion for buying something, and a thing intended to tempt or entice. So this is worm. Or no, sorry, this is bait. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just looking at the pictures.
It is a
I'm
picture
like,
of a
oh,
woman.
such pretty pictures. So bait, and then a refund of money is a rebate. So, what is this leaf? Relief lockdown. Lockdown
Lockdown.
relief?
So is the goal to do all four puzzles and the meta in the fastest time possible, or are we trying to do it in an hour?
I
I
guess
don't know.
both. Gonna start the time in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. A reunion guaranteed to please. After New York City started showing signs that safe and cautious reopening of businesses might be possible, the legendary CBGB nightclub decided to reopen its doors with a throwback feel-good band that was guaranteed to please. And reads italicized. So was feel, so I'm thinking Braille, if we're feeling something. Several dozen cautiously enthusiastic fans queued up. The positions of 4 of those fans are shown below. Shown beside each stripe are how many small, medium, and large distances were maintained. So a small distance is adjacent,
Medium is diagonal by one space.
and
The
large is a full
yeah.
diagonal. With the fans all facing the ticket window, nobody in the right-hand row had anyone directly in front of them. Row A had precisely 26 fans in it. All right, so this looks like a bit of a logic puzzle to place. So I know there's nobody in column 14. You can drag the fans from above the track. Thank you, Christopher from Space. Christopher from Space tells us we can move these people. Do you want to just move the people instead of using your green? Okay, so we know there's nobody in 14. We know there's nobody in 26 for the same reason. If we're not making a Braille character, we know that basically it's not possible. Well, here's something we can do. Columns, where'd it go? 23 and 24 is just one small, and I think the only Braille character that does that is the Braille character C.
Okay, so then we know there's one medium to the right of that, so doesn't that mean... Yeah, I'm sorry, to the left, so doesn't that mean it has to be there?
Yes. And on the right,
Select.
we have all 3. So that's the Braille character L.
And then we got 2 medium here. This whole puzzle I feel like kind of breaks apart once you get some.
Once you start placing some.
So going to the left, we have one small and one large, so it can either be the top or the bottom, but not both.
And then we have a medium and a large, so it's either going to be like here, here, and here, or the
Other way.
one that I just drew is a
It's
S.
Yeah, and I don't see that character.
So you can probably put in the S. I think we're probably using like meta logic by ruling things out based on the braille, but I'm okay with that. A small, 2 mediums, and a large. So we need one in the top in the top of column 18. And then, so basically the top 2 are filled, right?
If you say so, I say, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
It's like
Zamaj is asking, couldn't it also be top and bottom? Oh, yeah. Yeah, my bad. You shouldn't trust me. Don't trust me. I think that means that, so 27 and 28, I think it's either like these 3 or the other 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it has to be that one though, what you filled in.
So yeah, you can go ahead and keep placing people. I'm gonna translate. That's a letter S that we just got. So that's the letter E. That's the letter T. Oh, we're missing one crucial clue, which is in row C. There's never anybody next to anybody else. Yeah, so that resolves column 18. But if you look at 36, like the pairing between 35 and 36, I think the only way is to do this. So close to me.
I'm guessing it's gonna be "Don't Stand So Close to Me," and it was sung by the Police.
Oh, nice. I was just thinking, I was like, this has to be a song. So Don't Stand So Close to Me is by the Police. How long did that take us? It took us about 20 minutes. So I don't know if we're going to make the 1 hour, but we're doing okay. Adhering to the guidelines. The visitors to the park that day each had a number of issues. Then all of a sudden, a strong gust blew all of their protective face coverings off. Please note these visitors are purely fictional. Any resemblance of these characters to actual people living or dead is purely coincidental and has nothing to do with solving this puzzle. Interesting. Somehow I'm having trouble believing that it's a pure coincidence that some of these look like individuals. But at least it's good to know that they don't help solve the puzzle at all. We have 11 face masks, and we have 11 people. I'm wondering if the face mask, like, I think each person is cluing 2 words, and I'm thinking the face mask might bridge the 2 words. So let's start in the top left. With ridership down on all mass conveyance systems, our bus drivers' organized labor has its hands tied. So I think the organized labor is union? Transport.
Oh, that's 9 letters. It has to be 7.
Oh, is it?
So.
Transit. If I were you, singer Lang, I'm seeing KD. Barbie's soulmate is Ken. Some incompetent doctor was claiming that drinking concentrated salt water would keep people from getting sick.
Is that just ocean?
That's what I was thinking. Well, I see this one. It is a statement of truth as a fact that anyone who stitches their own protective covering will be completely immune. So's? Just give me a large tank of fermented grape juice and I'll be good. Is that wine? Large tank. Vat? Tirade is probably rant over on this face mask. Your it means tag. Immoral act is a sin. What do we do to a bottle of wine or an email from a friend? Well, I put the wine in the fridge, forget that it's there, wait until I have company over, and then offer them the wine.
I was just going to say move it to the trash.
We're not big wine drinkers in our family. Cult of Neresis says it could be open. That makes more sense, I think. Oh my lord, since this whole thing started, all Martin does is sit on the couch. 4-letter word for couch is sofa. Watch TV and eat chips. More often than not, he's completely naked. Nude? Maybe?
Yeah. Every single depiction here has something special on them.
Oh, like, yeah, there's a star.
There's a star, fight 4-piece. Ruth is holding up 5.
Mm-hmm. You mean unspecified coincidental character on the bottom left corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, they each have a number. So that's probably going to give us sorting at the end? Well, no. An index. It's probably going to give us an index.
Zamaj says lit is the slain face mask. Yeah.
Old school slang for drunk, new school slang for excellent. Lit. Nice.
Yeah.
Like a magnifying lens, I've gotten a little outwardly curving. Convex?
Convex.
Like a magnifying lens? In my midsection, but my forehead to chin region face.
Alright, so time to take a break is probably rest.
Zamaj also says miss equals feel the absence of. And the face masks are alphabetically ordered. Yeah, good catch, Zamaj. Very old school for 201. Oh, that's just Roman numerals, CCI.
The bottom right, I said, I've perused, and I think that's quite a few books this past year.
Read.
Not read. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, because it's past tense, I think. No. I had moved on to reading a different clue. I can't keep an eye on you and see if you're spelling the correct read.
Miss Shelley.
Mary Shelley is Frankenstein's author. Oh, okay. Cult of Nereis, I think, has cracked what we're doing with these people in their face masks. If you look at the person in the center of the page that says fact so's, that's very close to fake news. And if we put Ken over top of the T and the S, we would get fake news. They say they genuinely haven't cracked what to do with it. I'm pretty sure, reading your comment helped me crack what to do with it. I'm pretty sure we're putting these face masks over top of the last and first letter of these words to make something else. So we need something that starts with like VA and ends in INE. I think they're trying to say vaccine. Oh, Zamaj found quarantine as well as reopening. I went totally crazy after shelling out mucho dinero, so I'm guessing if we're going to Spanish, I went loco. Meanwhile, the grocery store had set up an orange circular pointy object, so I'm thinking that's cone. It's every 6 feet, and all I needed to buy was one lousy shallot. Onion? Contagion. So cone onion has contagion.
Zamaj found that this says transmission, Anthony. Person on the bottom left is saying solitude.
Herb got lockdown, which I'm guessing is going to be up here. Oh, so gown. Okay, we have a couple more potential answers in chat. A downward turn could be dip, says Cult of Nereis. And Herbopotamus says convalesce. Recovery. Okay, that one took me way too long to see. Zamaj got flaw is defect.
Oh, and this is disinfect.
Disinfect, nice. If I'm correct, we need to use the number on each person to index into these full-length words. The 6th letter from transmission is an M. 5th letter from quarantine is an A. So then how many lines are on this person's forehead? 4? Yeah. So K. So we get mask. So yeah, 5 petals on the flower gives us an I. 5 bugs on the head gives us an N. Number 6 is in this person's hair gives us the G. And then 5 fingers gives a T. A. There's a number 4 gives us a P. And then the number 6 gives us an E. So we get the answer masking tape. Okay, so we are 46 minutes in, which means this is definitely taking longer than a standard Puzzled Pint set.
So many crazy twists and turns can really make your head spin. Up, down, left, right, even diagonally. Find these 12 words, focusing first on the 12 red letters. Impossible. Did I mention the colored squares each rotate for each individual search? To sum up the situation, 2020 could certainly be considered proof we live in these. And then they give crossword clues, it looks like.
Good for treating stains, but definitely not intended for treating stains.
Strains.
Oh, strains. Bleach? I'm guessing it's bleach. First, focus on the red letters. Oh, the red letters are going to be the first letters. So can I rotate like this? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I need to rotate like this.
Yep.
And that gives us bleach. Oh, we need to add up how many dots. So there's 16 dots along bleach. P, just assuming that 1 is A, 2 is B, and so on.
Yeah.
The bell shape that we all did our best to flatten. Curve? Oh, my face is going to be over important stuff in this one. So from curve going down here, we have 4, 5, 9 dots. Many people opted to shelter with these furry friends since they know how rough life can be in shelter. So is it dogs?
Yep, there's a D.
And it's already spelled. So maybe the economy didn't grow much, but this sure did. Hand me those scissors. Hair. My hair grew a lot in 2020. Pivotal times? Samaj thinks... Yeah, I was thinking pivotal too with the PIV. When the dumpster pickings grow slim, these city dwellers turn bold and ravenous. Squirrels. It's like 4 letters. Dove? Rats. It's going to be rats, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's already here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, nice. 4, 5, 6, 20.
All right, so that's a T. What do you think? Should we trust that our guess is correct on pivotal times here. Let's just do one more. Nicknamed white gold, supplies of this type of paper were wiped out everywhere. Nicknamed white gold. Okay, it's toilet paper.
9. I got 9.
Okay, that's an I. All right, pivotal times sounds right. We're going to go with that.
Yep.
All right, we're at 54 minutes, so we're probably not going to hit the hour mark. Jimmy was doing his best to pay attention to his kindergarten teachers, and now they were assigning them to write a third letter. So he started playing with the proportions of the window on his laptop screen. Miss Rory's and Miss Dee Dee's images were always at the very bottom of the window in that order, and the 12 images of Jimmy and his 11 classmates were in the 2-row by 6-column grid at the top. When Jimmy made the window skinnier, the students' grid would change to 3x4, and then 4x3, and then when he made it skinny enough, 6x2. As he played with these 4 different arrangements, Jimmy made the following observations. Edna was always immediately to the right of Gabrielle in every assignment. What pairs could they be? 1 and 2, 7, 8, and 11, 12.
Crosby and Liza were always in opposite corners in every arrangement.
Oh, so that's got to be 1 and 12, right?
Yeah.
So that means Edna and Gabrielle couldn't be 1, 2, and they can't be 11, 12. Brooke was in the top row in all but 1, so doesn't that mean Brooke has to be number 3? Oh, I just figured out how extraction's going to work. Third letter is italicized in the flavor text, so I think we're going to take the third letter of their names.
Hayden was in the bottom row in all but 1 of 4 arrangements. So just the same thing, it's 10, right?
In one arrangement, Alonzo, Crosby, and Keisha were all in the same diagonal. And in another arrangement, Hayden, Dominic, and Alonzo were all 1 knight's move away from Jimmy's position.
Okay, wait. So if we know Hayden's in 10, though, let me think of the knight move again. We know Jimmy has to either be in 9.
But Brooke's in 3.
Oh, so it just has to be 9.
Yeah, so Jimmy's in space 9.
I mean, is this supposed to read as is, though? So they say in one arrangement, they're in the same diagonal, but in another arrangement, meaning those 2 cannot be the same arrangements, the last 2. Oh, plus also, the diagonal has Crosby, and we know Crosby has to be in 1 or 12. So Alonzo has to be in 2 to make Crosby the 12.
Yes, okay, so Alonzo's in 2,
And
Crosby's in 12, Dominic is in 4.
Yep. Keisha's
Liza's in 1. Edna was always to the immediate right of Gabrielle. We know it's not the 7 and 8 pair anymore, so it's the 5 and 6 pair. Liza and Frank are never in the same row and column. Liza is in 1, so Frank
can't be in 11.
Can't be in 11. Cool. So now I think we take the third letters here. Z-O-O-M-B-A-Y. Zumbaya. M-Y-S-O-R-D. Zumbaya, my sword.
My lord. My lord.
Oh, my lord.
What's Zumbaya?
It's probably, is it a pun? It's probably a pun on Zoom. Oh, it's Kumbaya, my lord. All right, we're at 1 hour and 9 minutes, so we didn't beat it within the hour. We still have the meta puzzle to go, so let's flip over to that. A visionary use of technology.
It is as important as ever to keep our eyes open and be vigilant. Using GPS and other letters, it was determined that each word crossed paths with that solution just once. This one goes up here.
You're just going based off of how many spaces there are?
Yeah.
So, what are we doing in this puzzle? Process of obtaining citizenship is probably nationalization. So, I think probably start with these clues and then check to see like what matches in the columns or something.
Shown to be false is disproven.
Wistful longing for the past is nostalgia. So what are the starred letters here? Is it always I? The starred letters are all I's. Oh, which makes sense because it's an eye chart. Samaj got climatologists.
So this is invisibility, right? The quality of not being perceived.
12-faced solid is a dodecahedron.
Somebody told me that the water deficiency is dehydration.
Oh, Zamaj said naturalization does work up here. And then we need shameful or despicable. Oh, disgraceful. Okay, so we have all the clues. We have all the answers. So, like, naturalization shares the letter A with Zumbaya, my lord. And I think that's the only letter they have in common. And that's the 6th letter, so are we supposed to go to A6 in the grid? Then for climatologist, the M matches, which is the fourth space, so I think we go to M4, and we connect to get CO. So the police, we have P4.
And that connects to L6.
L6. Okay, masking tape, S3. T8. Okay, yeah. So we get RA. We have V3 for the next one, going to A6.
I think
we get NG for the last pairing. So we went, oh, I see. We just got to keep going. So the first one, we went across this CO, and then we skipped to this NT, connecting the answers together. So I think it's CONT ACTT RACING. Contact tracing. Contact tracing. Final answer. Stop the time. Hour and 23 minutes. Oh, my face is over the timer again. I'll move myself back over here. Okay, so that's it for the Puzzled Pint set. That'll wrap it up for tonight. Nick, thank you for hanging out with me and for solving this puzzle set.
Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me.
Have a great day. And as always, happy escaping.
Happy escaping.